What is the best platform for managing your jewelry shop online? Hi, my name is Guy. My company, Jewelry Store Marketers, builds websites and also gets your customers to them. We get asked very often, what is the best platform to use? Now, there are a lot of different platforms out there. There's WordPress, WooCommerce, which we really love. There's Magento, and we built a lot of websites on Magento. We've worked with Shopify, we've worked with PrestaShop, we've worked with BigCommerce. We've really worked with a lot of different platforms over the years. And we really feel that choosing the right web platform is something very critical, something very important for any business selling a product, especially jewelry stores. What are some of the important factors that you should consider when choosing a platform? Speed and performance is something that is super important for any business, especially for a local jewelry store that has an e-commerce website. Your customers, once they hit your website, they need to be able to find the products they want and find the information they want very quickly, or else they will leave. Additionally, you have to make sure that your website performs well so they can add to cart and do all the basic functions that they need to do while on your website. So make sure your speed and performance is dialed in and your customers have a great experience online. Google likes it a lot too. Now, when choosing your platform at some point, you always should consider the future, and one of the things that makes a platform great is also flexibility, not just speed and performance, but flexibility, so that right now you can have a great website, but maybe in the future you can add more shipping options, discounting options, promotional options, different ways to pay, maybe add new features and so forth. Make sure it's flexible and easy enough for you to do what you need to help your company grow. Make sure your website is as flexible as possible to give you the best chance to capture more sales in your local area. Of course, when we're talking about e-commerce, we need to make sure that our website is absolutely secure. So when people are entering their credit card information on their website, they need to feel confident about purchasing from your website. So make sure it's secure, make sure you use SSL security on your website, as well as keep your website updated with all the security patches as they come out. Any great e-commerce platform comes out of the box with some of the typical things. You could add to cart, create categories, unlimited products, searching, but really there's a lot of features out there that don't come as a standard feature when you build your website. So make sure you have the flexibility to be able to add these new features, maybe like suggesting products, related products, upsells, autofills when you're doing searches, and all the different features. You want to be able to upload products to your product pages, add multiple pictures, a great extended description, allow you to have all of the different features that an e-commerce platform will be important to have. Make sure you have all of the basics covered in terms of your e-commerce website. Also, make sure you have the flexibility to add all the bells and whistles that you could use in the future. When you're building out your new website, one of the key important things that you should keep in mind at the beginning of your project is SEO. Make sure it's SEO, search engine optimized. Make sure it's compliant with SEO, and it's easy to optimize your pages, your products, and all the different features that's really important for SEO. Make sure they're present in your e-commerce platform, in the website platform that you choose for your business. Now, what are the top 3 platforms that a lot of jewelry stores look at? One is Shopify. It's really easy to use. There's a lot of companies that have been successfully using it online, and they have a lot of great templates, and they really make setting up a jewelry website a lot easier. But there are pros and cons. So one of the things that I don't personally like is the cost. It's a hosted platform, meaning you can't build a Shopify website on any hosting account. You have to use their hosting account, and then the monthly costs start adding up really fast. So if you pay for the higher monthly package, the premium packages, you get lower credit card fees, lower shipping rates. But when you start adding features like newsletters and linking your Instagram and related products and all kinds of other features, your monthly bill starts to add up. And you have a website that works, that has all the different features, but could be spending you $100 to $200 or more per month. So consider that. It's a great platform, but there are limitations as well as the cost. The second most popular platform, it might be the biggest, most popular platform around the world when it comes to e-commerce, is Magento. Magento is an enterprise class e-commerce platform used by the largest brands in the world. It really is robust, very secure, and there's a lot of great features built in and a lot of great features that you can add to it, so you have that flexibility. Now, what are the challenges? You can't build a Magento website right out of the box. It is a very challenging, very technical type of platform to use. You definitely will want to employ a professional Magento web developer, not any web developer. Make sure you have a web developer that is experienced with Magento 2.0, as well as the server requirements that is needed to make sure a Magento website is performing properly and the speed and performance is there. It is a great platform, but it is server resource hungry. So make sure you're deciding to go with Magento. You know all the different factors, you know all the different things that might come into play, like the server resources, like the technical aspects, the more complicated databasing features that you need. No doubt Magento can do everything that you need for your jewelry website, but it might be overkill. So for a local jewelry store that has thousands of products, Magento might be too much. It's a great platform, but it is definitely a beast of a platform, and it might not be great for you. But if you have a lot of requirements and special features and have a lot of transaction, Magento is perfect. And we have a lot of experience building Magento as well. The last platform that is super popular out in the world, especially for jewelry websites, is WooCommerce. Now, really, WooCommerce is a plugin to WordPress, and you might have heard WordPress before. WordPress is the open source CMS, content management system, website platform that's powering 1/3 of the internet. Now, I don't know how many websites are out there, 300, 400, 500 million websites. Well, a clear 1/3 or more of those websites are powered by WordPress. And a lot of them use the WooCommerce e-commerce plugin. It is really powerful, very popular. Why? Because WooCommerce and WordPress are easy to use. There's a lot of flexibilities. It's secure, it's fast, it's SEO friendly, and there's a lot of things that you can do with it. Additionally, your options are endless. You can have a WordPress WooCommerce website built by one developer, and you can move it to another developer and take over. You don't have to start new and fresh every time. There's a lot of great things about WooCommerce and WordPress, and flexibility, choices, costs. There's a lot of hosting options out there. There's a lot of plugins that are available. That means development time for your website is much faster. Flexibility, features, user friendliness on your website goes faster. SEO becomes easier. Really, WooCommerce on a WordPress platform is our choice for website platforms for jewelry stores. And if you're considering a new website for your jewelry store, take a look at WordPress WooCommerce. Talk to someone that is experienced in WordPress, WooCommerce website. My company is Jewelry Store Marketers. If you have any questions, we'd be more than happy to answer them, but there's a lot of developers out in the world, and right in our own industry, there's a lot of great companies that can help you with WooCommerce WordPress website. Now, the last type of website I just want to talk about is available and offers a lot of great benefits to jewelry stores, but I am not a fan of. And this is proprietary website solutions. That means a web development company built their own platform, custom platform, and designed and tailored it specific for jewelry stores. So you have all the specific features that you need. It's really great for a new jewelry website to launch with a proprietary website because you have great themes and great looks, and it's built with a jewelry store in mind. The only thing I don't like about it is I typically don't For myself, I never like to get locked into anything, and I certainly don't offer that, and I don't like it when clients are locked into anything. So when you're on a proprietary website platform that's custom built, you're pretty much married to this company unless you want to go through the hardship of working with a new web developer and building a new website. That could be a lot of heartache. It could be very difficult. I generally look forward and look towards the future. Make sure I am as flexible, powerful, and make sure that my website can grow the way I want to grow, not the way my proprietary website development company will allow me to grow. There's a lot of great companies out there, but again, our choice platform, WordPress and WooCommerce, gives you flexibility like no other platform. It gives you the speed, performance, the SEO, the usability that any website needs. So I'm not a big fan of proprietary website platforms, but they are out there and you might be interested in using one. So if you need a new jewelry website, consider all the options. Consider what's important: speed, performance, flexibility, usability, the cost, all of those things. Make sure you consider that. Ask questions. Don't just take the first proposal and say, let's go. Make sure you talk to multiple people and get their input. Find out what others are offering and what are the different features that are involved in that website platform. Because this is super important that you make the right decisions so that in a year, 2 years, 5 years from now, you are not kicking yourself and regretting that you chose a certain platform. It's a very important decision. If you need help and advice on learning more, make sure you reach out to somebody. You can certainly reach out to me. My name is Guy, and my company, Jewelry Store Marketers, is a professional website development company that also does SEO, search engine marketing, social media, and a lot of things. We can help you with all of the above and help you manage and really tackle the digital world for your jewelry store. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope if you like this content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Really, we're providing a lot of content and resource for local jewelry stores. I appreciate the time. Thanks a lot.